the University of Delaware figure
As the
skating club
Shibatanis with the top
in
spot.
Newark, Delaware,
A lot of shuffling along the top of that all-time leaderboard for the U.S. Championships.
Here are Anastasia,
Well deserved, well deserved. Great skating here today.
So now closing out the short dance here in Kansas City, our final couple of the evening, Anastasia Cannuscio and Colin McManus.
Guys are really showing off their skating skills here in their partial step sequence, and they are both great skaters, but Colin in particular I feel like is a wonderful partner, just always putting Anastasia exactly where she needs to be, right at the right moment. You know, just it's basically the guy's job to be able to do that, and he does it. He's one of the best in the world at it. Wow. The only twizzle sequence today is twizzling the opposite direction from each other, and they made it look like everybody should have been doing that. They're changing things up here as well with a side-by-side circular step sequence as opposed to a straight line. You're allowed to do both. Most teams choose to do the straight line. I think it's just a little bit easier to set up, but definitely nice to see a little bit of extra creativity from these guys.
Anastasia Cannuscio and Colin McManus.
Really good skate from these guys. Again, it's just their technical ability, as well as their ability to relate to the music, I think are great. That last lift, I didn't get a chance to even comment on it because the program was just about to end. But that's the one-arm rotational lift, and to get the level for that, you have to have a change of height, so you could see him going high and low. I'm mimicking with my own arm, like everybody can see, but you can't. Luckily, you got to see the real thing, and it was fantastic. They did that really, really well. At the very beginning of the program, I thought they interpreted the music beautifully. I just would have liked to see them looking at each other a little bit more. It's sort of like a sensual blues. I would like to see that relationship grow. So that when that second piece of music hits, it can be a little bit more fun, and they have more of a relationship to play off of. Maybe the last piece of music even could have used a little bit more energy, a little bit more punch. I thought that it didn't seem quite fast enough, but here we go with the twizzle sequence, and this was definitely one of the best twizzle sequences of the night. I mean, they're so in sync. I guess it's kind of hard to tell when they're twizzling the opposite direction, but they're dead on. They're twizzling at incredibly fast speeds, going past each other. Here's their little dance break. really going for it. And here's the lift. Here you can see he's going down, up, and just the amount of strength to be able to pull that off while holding the girl in only one arm. It just speaks to his ability. But overall, great skate from these guys. Top to bottom, very clean. So good job. Just an excellent. All of the skaters were really great, and this was a great way to cap it off.
We saw some record-breaking scores, a lot of personal bests out there tonight. And what has been a fantastic competition for championship dance. Just a reminder that at the conclusion of the short dance, we'll have about a half-hour break or so, and we'll return with the men's short program. That'll be coming up later this evening here on Ice Network. And of course, while you're waiting in between the short dance and the men's short program, you could download the new Ice Network app in the iOS store. And of course, don't forget to check out the B-Stream, the Ice Desk, and some of the press conferences throughout the competition. Hear what our esteemed panelists have to say about all the competitions here at the championship level here in Kansas City.
Sure.
Hi, Bella. Natalia. Love you. What? Fine.
The short dance score for Anastasia, Cannuscio, and Colin McManus, 56.94. They are currently in 8th place.
So after a 1-point deduction, 56.94 for Cannuscio and McManus, as they did not get any